Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast. From the 43rd Annual Houston Auto Show, welcome to the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, we talked to Association. We're waiting for next year when the title gets so long it won't even fit on my page anymore. It's Rochelle Salinas, who you know. Thank you for being with us today. Plus, Jeff has his Motor Minute, and I'll review the 2025 Toyota Supra. That and more just ahead on this special 3-hour edition of the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars, down there. What is he waving? Like,
He's
we
waving.
all know who you are.
He's waving.
You're waving.
Wait, let's wave. This is Mike.
This is Mike.
out of
Met
this
my
world.
introduced to Mike.
My adoring fans, though, I want to make sure they pick me out.
And is Becky up yet?
Pick you out of a lineup.
What time is it?
It's
Oh,
9
yeah,
o'clock.
she's up.
She's up. And sitting next to me here, my partner, Jeff. We always need more Jeff
always need
Zekin.
more Jeff.
And then we have here with us today, thank God, we've got David.
The magic hands.
Ainsley. Yes, our chief engineer and bottle washer.
And his magic fingers.
Yeah, it's a little bit chilly in here because they have the doors open to bring in the Jeeps.
I don't know if you can see behind us. There's a big garage door open.
Yeah, we kind of gave everybody a different view of what we
Right.
normally look at. And we have the cars behind us. So today we've got the cars in front of us, behind you, and behind us, this is Camp Jeep. And then right next to Camp Jeep is the Ram, what do they call it?
Experience.
The Ram
Ram
Experience. Yeah. So you have to walk through the Ram trucks, come through Fiat, Jeep, all this other stuff back here. This is the important part of the car show back
This is
here.
the best part of the car show.
It is.
Besides the submarine display.
Oh,
on
that's
the boat
right.
side.
Are the submarines down there?
I think so. I hope so. I requested them last year. I'm thinking maybe airplanes next year.
Well, I'm sinking, so let's just move on with our interview with
Okay.
Rochelle Salinas.
Gotcha.
You know, I have seen more of you on media this week.
It has been a busy week.
Yes, it has. Well, you're a popular person. Pardon me while I put on my gloves.
Yeah, I'm sitting on my hands actually.
Yeah.
But it's going to get warmer in here, so don't fret.
Well, actually, they've shut the
they
door.
just have to
apparently.
shut the door. Yeah.
But I've seen you all over media this week. And by the way, I wanted to compliment you because I know that you've signed off on this. All of your social media advertising, thumbs up on that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all over the place, everywhere.
Thank you. Jamie Lamb has been helping me with that. She's been doing a phenomenal job too.
Yeah, well, that's good. There's been interviews that, we've kind of dabbled a little bit here and there about some of the cars that are here today.
Yep.
This is probably the biggest attendance as far as manufacturers are concerned that we've had in quite some time.
It's a good turnout. We gained some and we lost some. It's the ebb and flow of the auto show world right now, but I think I'm pretty happy with what we have here this year, and we've had positive feedback so far this week. I think it's about 23 more brands, 23, 25 brands in total. There's only 1 or 2 cars from certain brands, but at least they're represented in some way.
Absolutely.
And we're trying the best that we can, and it's been a good show so far.
It's funny, I was looking at the list of all of the cars that are here. And yes, there are a couple that there's only one car, but that car is probably $1.2 million,
Yeah.
$1.3 million, those kind of cars.
Right.
So those cars are here.
And that list on our website is accurate. We meticulously walked around the whole show floor and double-checked all the vehicles on the show floor.
Well,
and
I
added
noticed
every
that
single
you
one.
said right there at the bottom of it this is up to date.
Yes.
Yeah, I noticed
Yes.
that. Yeah, I perused the website, and it's very good, by the way.
Thank you.
So HoustonAutoShow.com.
That's right.
Yeah, HoustonAutoShow.com. And matter of fact, if you're coming out to the Houston Auto Show, I would suggest that you go to the website, look at it, because it has a thing here that is a floor display map. That one right there. So it tells you where all the manufacturers are located in the auto show part of it.
That's right.
That's only half. The
Yes.
other half is the boat show.
Correct.
Yeah. And so it's big. Covers
Yes.
the entire facility.
That's right. 700,000 square feet of NRG space.
Wow. So is this, as auto shows go, is this one of the largest in the country?
I think we fall right after Philadelphia, maybe, for square footage and attendance. So
Gotcha.
yeah, it's a big show. It's a big show.
Yeah.
Out of the 35, 40 different auto shows that still exist in the country. Yeah, we're definitely in the top 5.
So Detroit's already run. I think New York's already run.
And LA was in November. New York
November?
will be in April.
Oh, April.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So LA starts kind of the season off, and Washington D.C. was happening at the same time as our move in. So they're just wrapping up. I think this is their second weekend. And St. Louis and a handful of others have already taken place, and then Chicago's next week right after us.
So do you look at, obviously they probably post attendance numbers. So you've got
Some of
those
them
for the
do.
ones that have already happened, so you're hoping for more attendance?
Some of them do, but we don't compete in that way. We just want, because every city is different. Every market is different. Everyone has a different amount of car buyers available or population in their city. So it's not competitive in that sense. It's more about us working as a team and trying to get more manufacturers back at all the auto shows around the country.
Yeah.
And that's been a challenge. And the reason being is, I think, especially for Stellantis, that they've experienced an upheaval in the financing and change of management and one thing after another. And they put all their money in EVs, and now they're backed out of that and going to the gasoline
Well, they're
thing.
not the only one.
No, they're not.
No.
They've all done it.
But we're
Yeah.
sitting in the Stellantis
Right,
area
I understand,
here. And
yeah.
so, and as a matter of fact, last year, these two guys didn't have this kind of
Correct.
interaction going
Yes.
here at the show.
I mean, and this year, I guess they must have felt left out last year, because this year they have come with full force. So we've got both the Camp Jeep and the Ram Track, and out front, you probably didn't see that when you came in this morning, we have the Ram Monster Truck ride. So you get to ride in the back of the monster truck and go on a little course there with
Have
them.
you ridden in the monster truck?
I haven't, but Wyatt did yesterday with some of our board members, and they had a good time.
Do you think we get Mike to drive the monster truck?
I don't think they'll let him drive it, but we can put him in the captain's seat.
Well, I was going to say, so did the local folks that got to ride in that, did they have a few cocktails before they went?
No,
on that
not
ride?
even needed. It's too much fun.
They
You
needed
just
him
do it.
after.
And I interviewed 3 little brothers that came in. They came from the parking lot. The first thing they did was ride the Monster Jam truck. And then they came in, and they were just aglow, so
Yes.
pumped. And so I stopped them right in the lobby, and I did a quick little interview with them, and they were just like, it was a scale of 1 to 10, 11.
Absolutely.
Well, the monster trucks are coming in a couple of weeks,
Yeah,
aren't they?
they're next
week.
two
Two
in
weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah. So, yeah, it's
In 2
perfect
weeks.
timing.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's kind of a joke.
Inside
but-
joke.
Yeah, with the patio at Los Tios.
And restaurant.
Yeah, hey, when's the
Got it.
patio going to be open?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
But there's a big hole in the ground 30 feet deep. You can't know.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to be 2 weeks.
So when you walk in the door here, the biggest thing that I would see is back to my day. Chevy, Ford. Massive amounts of cars in
Yep.
both displays.
Yep.
I think everything that they make and more.
And in various models.
Do you know
Trim
when
lines.
we pulled in, the security guy goes, "That's a nice Buick. Shouldn't you be on display?" And I said, "No, this is my car. I will refrain this year from it."
So for somebody that has been here before, what's different this year? Besides the fact that we've got Ram and Jeep and these sorts of things and more manufacturers here, but what can they look forward to seeing than they didn't see last year?
Yes. So one thing is we have this Polaris outdoor track outside this year. So you can, if you're 18 and up, you can ride and drive the Polaris side-by-sides on a dirt and rock track outside. It's really cool. I did it on the first day of the show with some of the media team, and it's a lot of fun. Definitely worth doing. Also on the auto show side, we have a fair bit more luxury cars. So Post Oak Motors is here with their lineup of Karma, Rolls-Royce, the vintage Bronco.
But they weren't here
Bugatti.
last year, were they?
They were here,
Here
but
last year?
this year they are allowing you to go into the space and explore a bit more of the vehicles. You still can't get in them, but you can definitely take a
Get
closer
closer.
look. Yeah. Star Motor Cars is here with Lotus, Aston Martin, and Mercedes-Benz. And then ABZ Motors is here with some Lamborghinis and Ferraris on display. Plus Ferrari themselves, Ferrari of Houston is here with 3 of their vehicles.
And they're new this
too.
year.
They're new this year. So, yeah, it's a good high-end turnout if you want to see a lot of million-dollar cars.
So you mentioned the things that folks can drive out there. There's no additional cost to that. So your ticket to the event
everything is included in your
There you
ticket.
go.
Yes, thank you. Everyone has been asking me that this year because there is so much interactive activities with the test drives outside from Ford, Toyota, Subaru, Stellantis, Chevrolet. You can test drive all of those. You can do the Polaris track, the Monster Jam rides, all of that included in your $20 ticket.
That's cheap.
Yeah. And there's
You know,
discounts.
you've got
family
kids and you've
entertainment.
been buying them tickets to stuff. That's
And
$20 is
What's
cheap.
not cheap is the parking. I'm sorry, NRG rules the parking. I don't have much
Gotcha.
control over that. So ride share, carpool,
Train,
come together,
Uber.
take the train. I'm sorry. But what is cheap also is that we do have a family 4-pack on sale. So you can go get 4 tickets for the price of 3.
Discounted tickets for military or first responders?
We do have a 15% off for military.
There you
yes.
go.
Yes.
Come
So
on down.
There's some
Yeah.
ways.
Yeah. It's cheap family entertainment.
There you go.
Everything here, let's talk, for instance, I know that a lot of the manufacturers, and of course, I get to drive a lot of the cars, they tend to push on us, the media, the upper end of the model. But that's always been the case.
Sure.
And you can sometimes find some not so loaded up vehicles here. But you also have to, when you visit here, understand that if there's a loaded up vehicle, a high-end trim level, back out of that and go to the base. Ask them, look on your phone, what is the base price for this particular model? And that gives you an idea that you can still get the same car for a lot less.
Yes.
It's a big thing right now, not only media reporting it, but the manufacturers are very well aware of the fact that they are really pushing the limits on pricing of new vehicles. Average price overall, $50,000.
But there's QR codes on a lot of these displays as well, so you can QR code, get the information as well.
including in-wheel time.
Yeah,
That's
I was
right.
just about to say, we've got our QRs around
But
here,
what
too.
they want to do when you come out here and look at it, they have the ones with all the features on it, so you can see all the
Yeah,
features.
the bells
That are
I mean,
available.
and that's the other side of it is they're not really trying to sell you a car.
No.
They're
These are-
educating you.
That's right. They're product specialists,
Specialists.
Right,
I believe.
more of a marketing rather
Yeah,
than a sales.
and they're going to tell you all about the car, not
Yep.
try and sell it to you.
If
so
you
it's-
ask.
Yep.
If you
Yeah,
ask.
yeah.
Because you can go anonymous into any of these booths and go, I got to see what they got over there at Ford because I'm a Chevy guy, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, and that's why
Spy.
the auto show is so popular because you can comparison shop. One of my other exhibitors yesterday was telling me, Rochelle, we've had some really qualified people come in here that are actually shopping for cars. They
Yeah.
are literally comparing.
My daughter's coming, and she's going to do that as well.
And you can look at these higher end SUVs and be like, oh man, they've got all the bells and whistles. It's so luxurious inside, but I cannot afford a $100,000 SUV. And then you walk over to the 2027 Kia Telluride that's on display, and at its X Pro trim level, it is $56,000. You go, wow, I might be able to afford this one, and it's pretty dang nice inside.
Exactly.
And there are people, like Don said, people are Chevy guys, Ford guys, Stellantis guys. So there might even be a few Ferrari guys, right, David, coming in? Yeah.
There's something for everyone, that's for sure.
It really is.
Why did you look at David?
He's
about that?
a high end roller.
Yeah?
High roller,
Yeah.
I think,
He's
is
a hot-
proper.
he's a player.
So ask,
player.
ask him
A player.
about his beige minivan that he bought not too long ago.
I love
That's
that.
a
I love
player,
that
ladies
van.
and
I
gentlemen.
love that van.
Yeah, he's
What
going to
do
get
you
it wrapped
drive?
in white.
I have a Kia Carnival right now,
Do you?
but I've got an eye on that new Ford Expedition.
Really?
Oh yeah, I took my husband over there yesterday, showing off all the features.
So,
Product
How do you
specialist.
look?
Expedition above a Grand Wagoneer, or
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my Wyatt drives our president drives the Wagoneer, and I'm okay. I like the Expedition. Yeah.
good for you?
I
That's
like
why
that
they
new,
make all these different ones because everybody's got a different taste.
Well, I like
Well.
that new Blue Cruise feature that the
Oh.
Expedition has, where it's a hands-free cruise
Yeah.
control.
Right, right.
Right,
But
that
it's
way-
monitoring your head and eye movement. So if you need to let go of the wheel and open your kid's Gatorade, which happens frequently, you can do that without losing control of the vehicle and without worry that you're going to
Or you need to go into the back seat to break up the fight or something that's going on
well,
in the vehicle.
thankfully, that max is so long, I won't be able to reach them. They'll be able to get away.
Or just don't take the kids.
Well, yeah,
There you go. There's another thought.
Well, I find it interesting the fact that it's full.
Yeah.
It's full of cars. And that was the one thing that I noticed when I came in here. I'm thinking, dang, they got a lot of cars in here.
Yeah.
And then you look at the list and you're going, they really do have a lot of cars
And
in here.
I will just say, and I'm always transparent and honest with you guys, the boat show has a little bit more space this year.
Right.
They have bigger boats. They take up more room. So it looks like a lot more boats, but we have more cars this year. We just put them closer together.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of perception when you have a car next to a boat.
Yeah, some of them 40
It's
or
hard to
50
tell.
foot boats over there.
Well,
kinda.
and that's so. If you've ever said, "I need a bigger boat," this is the place to get it.
Also,
So
about
we're-
5
yeah.
acres of boats over there.
My pilot friend Tom Noto and his wife are coming down because they bought a new house up on Lake Conroe. And he said, "Yeah, I've got a dock. You got anything in it?" "No." I
Not
said,
yet.
"Got an idea for you.
Yeah.
There's a boat show over there."
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nice, big, elaborate pontoon.
And they've
pond-
got everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I like a pontoon.
Pontoon.
I love a pontoon. I'm that speed. I'm
Well,
just cruising.
yeah.
Jeff, they've got a $500,000 pontoon over there. You want to check that one
There
out?
you go.
I said a nice pontoon, not an expensive pontoon.
The houseboat.
I will go
pontoon.
look at it. I will go look at it.
Yeah. One of the things that you can also do here is you can go, that expedition, how much, how what's the towing capacity on
Exactly.
that?
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
how-
you
what
walk
ki-
over to the boat. How much does that? How much? How
Yeah,
much
and,
that way?
and yeah, and what kind of hitch does it have? And if it doesn't come from the factory with that, can you do one at the dealership and go to the boat guy and go, "I got the vehicle," and he goes, "Yes, you do. That's the one that you need to really to tow this with."
Yep.
Either that or have a dock.
That's
Or
right.
have the boat manufacturer say, "This boat fits these vehicles."
Well,
Yeah.
I'm
That
sure
would be
that
good.
I'm sure that you can get that kind
They,
of help.
they,
here.
they would probably tell you
Yeah.
exactly which vehicle you need.
This little Mini Cooper's not going to cut it. There's a Mini Cooper in front of us.
And
Well,
so-
it depends on which boat you want.
That's true.
So the
Well,
folks
that'd
that
be
are
a
coming out
rowboat.
here today, they're going to get their ticket, get in here.
Yep.
And what are the hours?
Doors open at 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. tonight. So you've got all day. And I would definitely recommend 2 to 3 hours in here.
At least.
At least.
Depending on how much all you want to do. We've got food and drinks and food trucks, so you can plan your whole
Food
day here.
trucks?
Yes,
Yes,
food trucks
we'll
out
have food
front.
trucks out front.
Yeah. We had the Don't Drive Monday on the road.
Yes.
How did that affect your load in?
Thankfully, it did not. It just slowed us down a little bit. Usually we start moving in vehicles at like 10 a.m. This year we started probably around 1 p.m. moving in vehicles. And we did have a few vehicles delayed getting here for the ride and drive from Toyota because they were, coming up from North Texas. So they had to go through the
The
ice and
nastiness,
everything.
yeah.
And the Griot's Garage is here. So Griot's Garage is a national company, and they're considering opening a location in Houston or Dallas. So they came to participate in the show, and they brought their truck down from Dallas, and it had about a foot of snow in the back of the trailer when they had to open the trailer to unload everything.
Well, I think Jerry Jones swayed where they're going to put their next opening. It's going to be here in Houston.
Gee, what do you mean? I don't get it.
Because he's preferential to Houston.
Well, no. They're going to move it down here to Houston because the Cowboys lost.
I'm not following you.
Yeah, you lost. I'm
Yeah.
lost.
Dallas?
He rules Dallas.
Dallas, yeah. Dallas
I
is
followed
north of
you.
here.
Even David's
followed
shaking his
you.
head too, so I'm not feeling too bad.
We'll be back after we figure this out.
So $20.
Yes.
10 o'clock, the doors open, and, we prepared ourselves. We got the caution tape up here so we don't get run over by all the people that rush back here to ride the trucks and the Jeeps.
Yep, because they'll be here.
We just don't want folks getting hurt.
So what does your day look like today?
Today will be a couple radio interviews I've got lined up, and then it's mostly just making sure everything runs smooth. Greeting people, talking to people, guiding them.
Crack that whip.
Yeah.
Handing out hot
Welcoming
dogs and that
folks.
sort of stuff? Gotcha.
Yeah.
All
Just
right.
a little crowd management and just being proud of what we've put together, really.
Well,
That's
yeah.
what we
And-
need.
Well, you should be.
We need crowd management.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because this is the 43rd, and I remember coming to many of them at the Astro Hall before you were
Yeah,
born,
yep.
ma'am.
well,
And
probably the year I was born, but
and I will tell you that that was it was much different than it is now, because back then most of the major American manufacturers had women, generally speaking, although every once in a while you'd find a guy, and he would be doing this presentation on the hour, every hour,
Right.
of the car that they featured in the booth. It was spinning around up on a platform,
Yep.
and it was a big deal.
Yeah.
They don't do that too much anymore. Not here, anyway.
yeah, it can be a little more interactive. Toyota has a game show that a
Right.
lady and a gentleman put on together and talk about cars, but they're also giving Toyota facts and
Trivia
figures and
stuff, yeah.
trivia.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, they just get a little more interactive with it.
Can you still adopt a puppy from Subaru?
Yes, Subaru does have the puppies. The Houston Humane Society is here with them this year, and so there have been some very cute puppies
Yeah.
in the building.
I think my daughter might get a car and a puppy.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
That's what you need.
Nope.
No, how many of them would you have to have if everybody had one, though? That's the thing.
Yeah,
Get
no,
4 or 5
No,
kids.
she's
some
good.
kids,
Yep.
12
Good.
dogs.
Rochelle, it's always good to see you. Good to talk to you.
I'm so happy y'all are here again, and I'm
Thank
looking
you.
forward to a really busy day.
Yep, we are too. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Rochelle Salinas with the Houston Auto Show and the Houston Auto Dealers Association. Just ahead, Jeff's Motor Minute and a review of the 2026 Toyota Supra hot rod
Right.
from the factory. When the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this quick break.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupi Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupi Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupi Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in West Houston. Visit any of the Lupi Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupi experience with queso flammeado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupi beef and chicken fajitas, or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupi Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Lupi Tortilla, he's pretty good.
Make a splash. Live the dream. It all happens at the Houston Automotive Show at NRG Center. Check out classic autos to today's cars and trucks. Experience off-road adventures with Polaris, Ram, and Camp Jeep. Explore 5 acres of the newest sport boats, fishing boats, and much more. It's all here, from the open road to the open water. If it thrills you, you'll find fun for the whole family. Get your tickets now. The Houston Automotive Show, making waves and fueling adventure.
We invite you to join us for our live In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show every Saturday, 10 to noon typically, Central
Yes.
Time on InWheelTime.com, YouTube, and Facebook. Check us out. It's free. And don't forget, 30-minute podcasts of our shows can be had from your favorite podcast store. Time now for Jeff's Motor Minute.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and throw my Motor Minute into a little bit of the racing, because racing's starting. It's a new season. Formula One tested in Barcelona this past 10 days or so ago. And what they're doing is they're shaking down the new 2026 Formula One cars, because they've all been redesigned. They've got the hybrid stuff going on. So they all went out there, and I was interested in how Cadillac did. Bottas is one of the Cadillac drivers, and they've all had challenges. Cold tires, cold air, ambient temperatures. They're not used to the car, so they're trying to figure that out. It should be good, but they've all, across the board, suffered the same type of technical issues and driver issues and things of that
Fires
nature. So,
and things.
so we're looking at that. Now, today, Saturday, February 7th, which is next week, the 57th Annual International I-500 Snowmobile Race.
Yeah.
It's a NASCAR-style race. It is for snow machines. So if you enjoy NASCAR, you'll love the I-500 Snowmobile Race. It's NASCAR on ice. It began in '69. It's a 100% volunteer organization. You don't need a helmet. You don't need Hans devices. You get out there and you run. And it's up in Michigan, up in the Upper Peninsula. Well, Gaylord is actually close to the Upper Peninsula. So that's going on next week, and they anticipate 31 degrees below zero is when it started. So we'll find out who survives.
How do you dress for 31 below?
Very well. As
Well,
a
I
kid.
know, but not 31 below.
No.
No, that's too much.
We used
Your
to build
eyeballs hurt.
snowboards and play in all that stuff.
But not at 31 below.
Not at 31 below. But it's going to be cold. It's an event. You can look at it online, and I believe there's some sites on YouTube. You can probably watch it. But it's a big event up there.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Time now for this hour's car review. I had the opportunity to drive the 2026 Toyota Supra. Comes in these trim levels, the 3.0, 3.0 Premium, and the Mark V final edition. Now, it's Mark V in my
right.
definition. The reviewed trim level is the final edition, Mark V, two-seater. This vehicle was first introduced in 2020. This is the 5th generation of it and the last year of production. Grab them while they're hot. It shares the same platform as the BMW Z4 M40i. I did not realize that.
Wow.
Did you know that?
No.
It shares the same platform, and it's got the same motor in it.
Be darned.
Pardon me?
I said, I'll be darned.
Exterior features 19-inch wheels on this one with carbon fiber ducktail spoiler. Smooth arrow nose. The whole car sits a couple of inches off the road, and your butt can feel the road going by underneath it. Bulging rear wheel wells. Big. One bad to the bone factory racer. What I liked, overall design, excellent. What could use improvement? Doesn't matter. Get one now. They're not going to make them anymore. By the way, if you're an AM radio fan, have your phone handy because they don't have AM radios in them.
Oh, boy.
Interior highlights, Gazoo Racing embroidered headrests and red seat belts. I mean, red seat belts. I like the red seat belts.
Yeah.
12-speaker Bose stereo. Compromises for storage throughout the cabin. In other words, not a whole lot of storage throughout it. Every little nook and cranny is used up with something. Head-up display and great infotainment screen. The cargo trunk area, itty-bitty, teeny-weeny little topac light. What I liked, the sport car with a luxury vibe to it. It's so cool. What could use improvement? Well, last call, not going to make them anymore. Grab one now, and believe it or not, they're affordable. I'll tell you the price in here in just a minute. You're going to go, well, that's not affordable. Yeah, it is when you figure out what you got.
Yeah, compared to the rest.
3-liter twin-scroll turbo straight six. It's a BMW motor that turns out 382 horsepower, 368 pound-feet of torque, and a chassis and body combination that weighs about 150 pounds.
Oh, boy.
You can only imagine. It gets squirrely real easily. Transmission, 8-speed automatic with paddle shifters. Now, it can be equipped with a manual shift, but the days automatic transmissions, you're going to go, why would I do this myself? I know that there are diehard people out there that love the manual shift. I've got a Corvette that's got a manual shift in it, but I'll never buy another one. Not with today's automatic transmissions. This is a rear-wheel drive car. Gets 22 miles per gallon city, 29 highway for a combined of 25. I got 28.7 miles per gallon over 391 miles. What I liked about it, the mileage. With all the horsepower, man, this thing is a hot rod and gets pretty darn good gas mileage for being a hot rod. What could use improvement? A bigger fuel tank. It's got a teeny-weeny little fuel tank. Of course, it's a tiny car.
Yeah.
Ride and handling, it's stiff if you're not used to a factory hot rod. And this final edition gets chassis upgrades, but it all is all adjustable through the computer screen. What could use improvement? It's a race car with a license plate. It does have an active exhaust system on it, too. Base trim price, $67,950. You're not going to find one for that. As tested, $71,160. The base model price, $58,300. If you got $58,300 and you can find one where the dealer's going to sell it to you for that price, buy it. That car is going to be worth some major bucks here in a couple of years.
Especially if it's the last year make model.
Competitors to the vehicle in base, size, and price. Nissan Z starts at $42,970. I did not know that. BMW Z4 M40, its direct competitor, sister, whatever you want to call it, $56,100. And the Corvette, just wanted to throw that in there because it is a two-seater. Yep. It starts at $70,000. Next week, I review the Mazda CX-50, quite a jump in difference in vehicle and all of that. Okay. Hey, if you'd like to get in touch with us, send us an email. The address is info@inwheeltime.com. We're back after this quick break.
You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. Apple or Android, In Wheel Time podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and jonesing for a different kind of car talk show, give In Wheel Time a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture and Mike's Driving Destinations, all on In Wheel Time. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon, through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, and we know you love lists.
Yes, friends, you've made the right choice to join us. This is your place for all things automotive, the award-winning In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Today coming to you from the 43rd Annual Houston Auto Show. Just ahead, another guest from this year's show. Later, Mars has This Week in Auto History. Jeff has the racing calendar. And I'll get you caught up on the stories making automotive news headlines this week. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin. Chief Engineer David Ainsley decided to get out of bed and join us this morning. I'm Don Armstrong. So glad that you could join us. We're waiting for our first guest from the show here.
He's coming right down here about 50 feet.
All right.
Is that Joe Garcia?
That's Joe Garcia.
Joe, come on, we're on the air, bud.
Let's go, buddy.
He's hurrying as fast as he can. He had a late night.
He did. Looks like he had a late night.
He did.
Oh, my goodness.
So he's going to put on that headset, and we're going to talk to him about Nissans. And by the way, the first question I have for you, Joe, do you know Steve Parrott?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
Okay. Are you a local guy?
I just came to Houston about a year ago.
From?
Well, welcome, Steve, to the show in Houston.
From California.
California?
Southern California.
Aren't you glad you're here?
Awesome. I'm glad I'm here.
No, so are you based
got his
across the
fingers
street
crossed.
over here at Central Nissan?
Yes, I am.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's a nice dealership. Who owns that?
It's the Central Automotive Group.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have quite a bit of dealerships, Highline dealerships, and we have Nissan. We've been around for quite a while.
Yeah. Yeah. Treat your customers right.
Exactly.
That's a new facility over there. I mean, they tore down the old one and put a new building up.
Yeah, we did what Nissan calls it a 2.0 conversion. So it's more of a newer version of the Nissan brand. So Nissan rebranded their dealerships.
It's updated.
Yeah.
That's the one that's got kind of an indoor showroom for the used cars, too, isn't it?
Yes.
I was over there for the opening. I remember that because it kind of shocked me to be able to say, yeah, let's go look at the used cars, and it's raining, so let's go over here. Mm-hmm. And it was cool.
Yeah, we can. I think we could put about 90 cars in that showroom.
Wow.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
That's major. That's a warehouse and a showroom.
It is a warehouse. It's pretty cool. It gives you like a warehouse vibe, but we have all the Nissan. I guess the whole story on the wall, right. And you could see from the very first Nissan to where we are now in our used car showroom. Yeah.
Wow.
So tell me about the difference between California car sales and Houston, Texas car sales.
Yeah.
It's the heat.
Is it car sales or truck sales?
But that's a given. But as far as the buyers are concerned, because it's really two different kinds of buyers for the most part. You got the Houston, Texas buyers, and then you got Southern California,
right.
And they're all buying cars, but it's a different vibe out there.
Yeah.
I know that EVs are huge out there. Mm-hmm. They're not as huge here. Right. This is where they make the gas for the gas cars.
Right.
And I've not had a great experience with EVs myself personally, mm-hmm. and I've driven lots of them here, especially in the past year. We have a real problem here, and I think in other parts of the country, with infrastructure and finding a place to get the fast charge.
Exactly.
And then when we get a fast charge, I get charged either $50 or $35.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not doing that.
Right.
Yeah, when I stop at the 7-Eleven on the corner, and for $30, I can get a full tank of gas that'll go 500 miles.
In 10 minutes.
So what is the best-selling Nissan?
The best-selling Nissan right now, it is a Rogue. Yeah. So
And it has been for a while.
yes. Right. Just overall, just this last weekend, we sold out of the 20 cars that we sold over 2 days, we sold 11 Rogues. So yeah, so that's a big chunk of our
It's a
inventory.
good sized vehicle.
Yes, it's a good sized vehicle. It's not as it's not too small, not too big.
It's just
Right. It's actually like the Three Little Bears. Actually, we do have people come in and they look at our kicks. Oh, it's too small.
Yeah.
They look at our Armada, too big. They look at our Pathfinder. Oh, I just need a little smaller.
What's the price range of a Rogue?
The price range of the Rogue, you're looking right about from 33. You can go up to 42.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
That's a good solid
Yeah.
price.
The one that we have here in the showroom, we have a new model. It's called a Dark Armored. It's about $36,000.
Drove it.
Yeah, we no longer have the SP Premium and the SL. The Dark Armor is both combined. So
Okay.
and it's good because the price point of the Dark Armor is actually about $2,500 less than the SL.
Oh.
So, but it has all the equipment.
Same features.
Yes.
Do you have a lot of people that come in over there and shop?
Yes.
In other words, okay, here's the Nissan Rogue. Now I'm going to go over here and I want to look at the Toyota comparison. And I know that there are a lot of dealerships around here.
Yes.
Do you have a lot of people that come in and go, I'm not sure what y'all want to buy?
Yes, actually, and I like that we have that. We have Toyota, we have Honda, we have Hyundai, all within the loop, and with our side of the loop. And I don't mind them going and looking at other brands. I'm really confident in the brands that we have. So we're not a pushy dealership. And say, hey, you know what? Go ahead and take a look. And more often than not, they come back and they buy the Nissan.
Rogue.
And here at the auto show, they can still come in and they can actually sit in the vehicle.
Right.
They can get all their questions answered without
Being sold.
without being sold, and go off and look at somebody else and come back and say, this guy.
And that was one of my questions. So I come up to you as a pardon me, I'm just going to get rid of
Pardon
that.
me.
You want me to answer that for you?
No,
I
no.
get it.
So someone comes up to you, you're not going to push me to buy a car.
No.
You're going to give me maybe a business card and a location. I can go look at the rest.
So what I instructed my guys here, my product specialists, is that this is an informational gathering session. Right. Get all the information you can. Go to all the brands. See what you like. Touch, sit, smell.
Right.
And we'll give you all the information that we have to sell our brand, but we're not going to sell the vehicle to you.
Right.
Right. And we do. And what I do, what I did is I have a QR code that I give them. Then they can, if they're really interested in what we're doing, not here, they can go ahead and at home, scan the QR code, look at our inventory, and then they can make an appointment to see us there.
And that's different than past years, maybe a decade or so, where people now do their due diligence. They know, the hybrids, the EVs, the gas hybrids,
You got the
the
internet.
plug-ins, all that. So people do their own due diligence. Sometimes no more than the person they're trying to sell the car.
Exactly, and that happens a lot because they if somebody looks at a vehicle down the road and they're like, you know what, I like that car. They go on the internet. They'll see the horsepower, the torque, everything about the vehicle. And and because our product specialists we have a big line of vehicles and maybe five different trims of one model, and they have all this information in their head, but not but they're pinpointed on that one car.
Right. They know what they want.
They know what they want. And,
See, I would think that could be real helpful to you as the salesperson because now whoever's coming here, they get all their information here, but if they come to your place next week, they've pretty well got their mind made up on what they want, and they've got all their information together that they can come in and say, hey, I'd really like to have that one. And they come in wanting to buy. They become buyers.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. Most salespeople, will say, "Oh man, I don't want them to go shopping," and go shopping. Make it a lot easier. If you know what you want, the process is going to be a lot easier.
On everybody.
On everybody. Yeah, so you're not going to be in the dealership for 5 hours. It's just going to be down from the meet and greet to signing and finance. It's going to be a lot easier.
Yeah.
Do you still get a lot of people though that come into the lot and just say I'm just looking,
Yes.
that really haven't done their homework or anything?
Yes, and that's when my product specialists try to narrow down what they need and their needs and wants, and and land them on a car.
Yeah.
And I don't expect them to buy right then and there. I want them to do the research because most likely, like I said, I'm really confident in our brand, and that they'll come back and they'll buy from us if we treated them well and if they like the product.
And if they're happy with their purchase, they're going to be a better customer, I would think.
Right.
Yeah, repeat customer.
Yeah.
So if I go down there, I'll say Joe Garcia sent me.
Yes.
Do I get a special deal or?
Yeah, actually, if from the auto show, if you tell them that Joe Garcia from the auto show sent you, we'll give you $500 of a discount.
Oh, fantastic! I'm glad.
And then tell them that Don Armstrong sent you, and then they're going to mark it up by 1,500.
1,000.
Yeah, 25 probably.
But that's good to know, and I'm sure folks will appreciate that too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And we treat everybody like family where we're at Central Houston Nissan. We do have a lifetime powertrain warranty. Anything that goes wrong with the engine, axle, anything that's lubricated, we'll take care of it for just $100 deductible.
Are there any other incentives to buy a Nissan? You see all these commercials. You get this much off. You get this much off. Buy now.
Financing kind of things.
Exactly.
Yeah, like on a lot of our vehicles, we have 0% right now. Just to give you an idea, on the Pathfinder, we have 0% and $5,000 of a rebate. So that makes it really.
I saw a commercial last night. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I saw a commercial last night on television for the Frontier that they're pushing. I thought, I haven't had a Frontier in quite some time.
It was the new one. It doesn't look like a Frontier.
No, it doesn't. And I was impressed, and the price was impressive too. The starting price on it. I'm going, I had to call. Hey, Steve, would you please get the Frontier in the press fleet? Let me have it for a week.
Yeah.
It'd
be interesting.
Yeah. I have 2 Frontiers right now. I have a Pro
So
X
you
and
can't
a Pro
get them
4X.
either.
I own 2.
Oh, you personally do?
He's got the whole inventory for the country.
That's why you can't get any.
Yeah. So I do have a Pro 4X, which is our off-road, and a Pro X, which is our higher line. It's a Pro X is a 4x2.
Do you have any over there?
Yes, I have the Pro 4X here.
No, I know, but I mean at your dealership.
Yes, we do.
You got an inventory.
Yeah,
over
we
there.
have
not just 1 or 2.
No, I have right now. I have exactly 22 of them.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
That's
good.
an inventory.
That's a good number to have. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So because I say that because the Ford Maverick has become very popular, and that whole segment because let's face it, half-ton pickup trucks have become so huge and so expensive that I know a lot of people now when they go looking for a truck, and this is truck country here, as you know,
right?
That they go looking for a truck, and you go, man, that thing won't even fit in the garage.
Exactly.
And that size, what do you call it? A compact or you name it, whatever name you want to put on it, that fits in the garage, and it also fits my budget a lot more so than a half-ton.
Right. And the one of the biggest selling points right now with the Frontier is that we are one of the last V6s normally aspirated. We don't have a 4-cylinder turbo.
It'd be the last Frontier. Just saying.
That Jeff Zekin, he's something else, isn't he?
You need more of me, people.
Party hard.
You need more of me.
Yeah, well, there's that.
Yep.
All right. So, where are you located? I've got a map. So when you come in the front door, the Nissan booth is going to be
In the front to the right.
Where it says Nissan.
Oh, right there.
Right.
Right next to
Don't make me have to come over there. I see it now. We need to enlarge the logo.
No, I was talking about that sign over
Yeah,
there.
over there.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, we
I
have
see that.
just to the right when you walk in.
Yeah, we have a big monument there that says Central Houston Nissan on there.
Perfect. Very nice.
All right.
Joe, thanks.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, man. It's great to
Thank
talk to you. So, if you're in the market for a Nissan, even if you're not, stop by, check them out.
My daughter's coming. She owns a Nissan now, so she's going to be looking.
Just to give you an idea, what we have right now, we have the Z, we have the Heritage Edition. It's a midnight purple.
Ooh, that's what she needs.
No, she doesn't.
Everybody's
She
looking
might,
at that vehicle.
I don't think my son-in-law like that.
Everybody's looking at that vehicle because of the color. You know, it's like Northern Lights, so you can see the Northern Lights on it.
Yeah.
And then we have the Pro 4X Armada.
What do they call it? Murano paint? Where
It's just like translucent.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yeah.
Murano.
Is it Murano paint?
No.
The name of a paint?
It's called flip-flop.
Whatever. I'll go with Murano. You go with flip-flop.
All right,
You're
guys.
wearing flip-flops. That's why they're cold.
That's my feet are cold. Joe, we won't let you have to put up with this any longer. But thanks so much for stopping by. We appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
We'll come by for a hot dog later on.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Hey, we want to remind you that Jeff has the racing calendar just ahead.
I got some more.
Mars has This Week in Auto History, and I'll bring you this week's automotive news headlines. The In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this break.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupi Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupi Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupi Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in West Houston. Visit any of the Lupi Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupi experience with queso flammeado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupi beef and chicken fajitas, or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupi Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Lupi Tortilla, he's pretty good.
Make a splash. Live the dream. It all happens at the Houston Automotive Show at NRG Center. Check out classic autos to today's cars and trucks. Experience off-road adventures with Polaris, Ram, and Camp Jeep. Explore 5 acres of the newest sport boats, fishing boats, and much more. It's all here, from the open road to the open water. If it thrills you, you'll find fun for the whole family. Get your tickets now. The Houston Automotive Show, making waves and fueling adventure.
Hey, In-Wheel Time invites you to join our live broadcast every Saturday, normally 10 to noon. We got a bonus hour this morning. Have you noticed that?
Bonus.
You're welcome.
We're in the bonus.
Facebook, YouTube, inwheeltime.com. We hope you'll check us out. If you miss us, you'll be able to connect with us through a podcast from your favorite podcast channel. Okay, time now for the racing calendar, sponsored by Texas Muscle Car Club Challenge. Jeffrey?
Thank you for that. NHRA's coming up. We talked about that. I've got a lot of stuff to go through here. Bear with me.
Oh, but take your time.
Sure, but no, I've got plenty.
Okay.
NHRA coming up, Gainesville. That's going to be in March. I have the Formula One schedule for 2026.
You don't, because usually
And
that's barred from your list.
From my lips, not only my list, but my lips. I'm going to go ahead and follow it. You've got Bahrain. You got brain testing.
You need some water.
I do.
Good.
February 13th, they're going to be testing in Bahrain. I have Bahrain. IndyCar schedule's out. Hubba Hubba. That's in St. Petersburg, March 1st.
When is the Indy 500? That's
In May, weekend of Memorial.
Memorial Day.
Yeah, because it's my birthday and Indy, and everybody gets off for the holiday because of my birthday.
For your birthday?
Yeah,
very
you
nice.
You got trucks, you got Xfinity, you got Cup coming up very soon in February. Check this out. It was announced by the president this week that IndyCar is coming to Washington, D.C. Freedom 250 Grand Prix of Washington,
I'd like
D.C.
to go to that.
I think we need to cover that.
We need to be there.
So you're in charge, and I want you to be the witness. You, Mars, it's up to you to make sure that we get there. And we do a live broadcast on the Saturday before the actual event.
It's going to be
It's
August.
all paid for. We want to have hotel rooms right downtown Washington, D.C., next to the Washington Monument.
Maybe
we want all of this.
Maybe we could stay at Trump Tower.
I don't care about that.
Well,
I'm
it's
just
going to.
saying, if I can get him to pay for it.
Well, whatever. I don't care. Whoever pays for it, we don't care about.
Well, it's going to
that.
be at the Capitol near the Washington Mall. It's a historic event. It's going to be August 21st to the 23rd of this year, celebrating America's 250th birthday. Now, it's a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of departments of this and department of that. The race is expected to be free for spectators, and I think the way they're going to do this is you have to register online to get a ticket, but you don't. It's going to be no cost to the public.
Wow, I'm in.
I guess the bleachers will be able to have like reserved seating, and you win. And
I don't know. It just says the
don't
race
know.
is expected to be free to attend spectators and will be a significant event. History of American motorsports.
yeah,
so
I
go
think
check
I heard
that
one
out.
of them say that the last time they had a race there, it was a horse and buggy
Yep, horse
race
and buggy
back
race.
in early.
You were there, weren't you?
Well, I remember it kind of, sort of, but I was really young.
You had the scooper. You were the scooper behind the horse.
He's the pooper scooper.
Now,
Pooper
a couple
scooper.
more things. You've got this year there are 22 mushers, David, in the Iditarod Trail Sled Dog Race. There's 22 of them.
Yeehaw.
A musher.
A musher, that's what they call him. And the reigning champion, Jesse Holmes, has re-entered the race. That's going to be fantastic.
Go,
It's gonna be
Jesse.
great. Jesse. And now you've got also snowmobile hill climb racing coming up. That's going to be in Wyoming. And you've got some things going on in Colorado. So all the snow stuff going on, all the racing. Cool stuff. I like it.
Get a snowball. Take it with you. Throw it.
Dress warm, my friends.
All right, Mr. Mars has This Week in Auto History.
Yes, sir, I do. So there was about 6, 7 things I found that I thought were really interesting, particularly coming to the car show. Now, in January of 1926, Pontiac brand was actually introduced, and it was actually positioned to be above the Chevrolet and as one of the kind of a performance car, but actually a value cars where it actually started out. But it ended up being the GTO, the Firebird, the Pontiac, all the things that actually made started the muscle car environment. Then in 1958, the first production air suspension came up, and I thought this was interesting that it was 1958 before it happened. Cadillac was one of the big people that really bought into it. There were several others, like American Motors, had air suspension on some of their cars that year. It didn't last very long on other cars, but Cadillac hung on to it, and they've actually used it even today in some of the vehicles, and GM puts it on some of their SUVs as well. So it was kind of I thought it was kind of interesting that it all started then. Then in 1969, the Ford GT40, this is its last major victory. Now, it won a lot of things going on. If you got to see the movie Ford versus Ferrari, you saw how that all worked out. And there's another story about that I think we need to look into and how that race ended. But anyway, it dominated in Le Mans, and it really set up American endurance racing as something that actually competes. And it's a very historic car, and this is actually the car that's on in a museum. Then, in 1971, we relate back to history, how it kind of repeats. This was actually what is considered the end of the muscle car era. Now, it was part of it. Everybody thinks it was because of the smog controls. That was a big deal of it. But the insurance premiums really is what started putting the pressure on people buying these cars. They were high-powered engines. They got expensive to insure. If you were 18, 19 years old, out of high school, had a job, and you wanted to go buy one of these cars for $4,000 or $5,000, insurance could cost you $1,000 or $1,500 a year. It costs you almost as much as the car. And then you combine that with the emission regulations that was putting pressure on the car manufacturers to go along with lower sales because of insuring them, and it all worked together to kind of create the end of the muscle car era as we knew it. Then in 1987, of course, somebody's got to be different. Buick, Jeff.
Thank you.
The GNX was released, and it was very unassuming. It was a black coupe, but it had many
that doesn't
V8
look
powers.
unassuming to me.
Where many V8 cars really were surprised because of the turbocharged engine that was in this car. It wasn't loud, and it just was kind of a sleeper. It's what we would call a sleeper nowadays. Then, tying it all together in 2010, the last Pontiac was built. Now, this was, it had been working around for generations through the Trans Ams, the GTX, the GTO and the Grand Prix. But the last Pontiac that was actually built was this particular car right here. And it's a G8 car. and it's in a museum like everything else, and everybody goes, wow, what happened to them?
The G8 of all the things. Really?
All the things they could. That was the last one that was built.
G8.
So.
You remember the G8? Some frumpy sedan that General Motors came up with that nobody bought.
Exactly.
Way to go, Pontiac.
So it was. That was this week in auto history since we're at the new car show.
For a lot of automakers, Super Bowl marketing is in the rearview mirror. The category, once a stalwart, is poised for another down year with only two brands, Toyota and Cadillac, confirming ad buys as of now. Instead of shelling out as much as $9 million for 30 seconds of airtime in the game, plus millions more for production costs, many automakers are seeking more value with their media buys, according to experts. The In Real Time Car Talk Show is a great buy.
Oh, it's excellent.
The
value.
reality is that while the game routinely attracts well in excess of 100 million viewers, only a fraction of those people are typically in the market for a car, and reaching those consumers has become a priority. Toyota, an official NFL sponsor, is back after taking last year off. Cadillac is in the game for the first time since 2021. The GM brand is using its ad to promote its new Formula One team via a buy and creative approach handled by its joint venture with TWG Motorsports. Possible for automakers to still jump in, but Ad Age has confirmed that two Super Bowl regulars, Stellantis and Kia, are sitting it out. BMW, Ford, Hyundai, Audi, Honda, Nissan, and Mercedes-Benz also do not have plans to run in-game spots, according to representatives.
Wow.
Volkswagen, which last ran an ad in 2024, was less explicit, telling Ad Age that we don't have any Super Bowl plans to share at this time. Well, of course, you're not going to share anything.
Nah. Well, you got to kind of see it coming. With the expense and
well, and there's a lot more outlets now
Right.
To spend your ad dollars. And BMW is sticking with large combustion engines, including V8 and V12 units, even as it pivots its core lineup toward electric vehicles under its new class strategy, spelled NEUE, capital KLASSE.
What?
Neue Klasse
I before
strategy.
E except after C.
I know. It's
And-
German. High-performance engines remain a central part of our strategy, a BMW spokesman said, pushing back against speculation that the automaker was preparing to phase out its biggest engines. Those rumors gained traction after BMW ended V8 production at its Steyr plant in Austria at the end of 25. The move marked a relocation rather than a shutdown. Production of V8 and V12 engines has been transferred to BMW's Hams Hall facility in the UK, where the company's been building 3- and 4-cylinder gasoline engines and has produced large displacement engines since 2022.
Wow.
So there's that. And finally, Ford Motor Company has formed a broad multi-year partnership with workwear car maker Carhartt, aimed at getting more people into skilled trades and improving communities. Collaboration also involves co-branded merchandise, uniforms for aspiring dealership technicians, and a Carhartt edition for the 2027 Ford Super Duty pickup truck. Those are some of the stories this week. We got more also just ahead, so stay with us for that. Okay? Hey, we'd love to hear from you. Shoot us an email. The address is info@inwheeltime.com. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues after this break.
You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. Apple or Android, In Wheel Time podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and jonesing for a different kind of car talk show, give In Wheel Time a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture and Mike's Driving Destinations, all on In Wheel Time. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, and we know you love lists. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.